yeah, check in, y'all. All right, guys, we got day one. Or, sorry, nope, we don't have day one. We got day two of the hobie on New River. Had a little bit of an interesting start with the train blocking Wesley and I's float, but we are gonna make it work. We just got on the water. Lunch up above is gonna make our float a little bit longer. Wes is sitting in the top 10. I'm sitting in the top 20. We need to have another good day today. Yesterday was a little bit of a train wreck, but today is gonna be a new day. So we're getting ready to push off. You can start fishing now. Still catching fish, y'all. Okay, sis, let's do some damage today. There's another one right there. Woo! Oh my God! Woo! Hooked a giant right there. Wes, I just hooked a big one right here and lost it. I hooked it and it came up and jumped twice and the current was pulling me down. Probably like an 18 or 19 incher. That might have been musky. I don't know. But either way, I got my one of my last 4-inch generals. Oh no! That was a good fish, guys. Oh, shoot. I broke off one, it might have been a muskie. Broke one off, lost about a 15, 16 right here.
So you still don't have any on the board?
No, I'm not worried about it. I'll get 5. I'm getting the bites now, but yeah, that was a good one right here. Probably 15 and a half, 16 incher. I could have used that, but I'll get them. I mean, they're where they need to be. You just gotta hook them. And that one I broke off, it very well could have been a little baby muskie. I don't know.
Yeah.
It felt good, but I wouldn't have broke my line, I don't think.
Yeah.
Had it been a smallmouth, you know. Are your 2 fish like decent ones?
A 13 and a half and a 14.
Yeah, I'd consider those, anything over 13 and a half good.
Yeah.
I would consider those good, sis.
Do what?
I would consider those decent ones.
Yeah.
You just, oh! You just get 5 of those, you're gonna be fine. That's right. I'm not sure it'll measure, but it might.
Just showing off.
Freaking on them. I think that'll be 12. Woo! My first dang fish.
I've got 4 pretty good ones.
No way. That's awesome.
I didn't fish incredibly clean yesterday.
I lost 2 pretty good ones this morning. One of them was probably 19.
Y'all be careful on your adventures.
I will. Hey, did you say that train was gone?
Yeah,
What time did y'all get there?
about 6:30.
Okay. Dang. Finally got one. Still think there'll be a lot of limits. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. It does seem kind of...
I mean, well, half the field didn't catch a limit yesterday.
That's true. That's true. I feel like they're biting better today, though. I hooked 2 good fish. And I didn't yesterday.
You didn't catch a limit yesterday.
So I'm gonna drift down. I mean, I'd like to get one or two. I had 3 bites in this pool and I missed all of them and finally got one. I know there's a bunch of fish in here.
Yeah.
We're still ahead of when we left it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we left it about 10 o'clock yesterday. I can't find my phone, but
What else is new?
right. That's pretty real. There we go. Oh, it's not gonna keep. Gosh dang, I've caught so many of these. What do you do? 13 and a quarter. Oh gosh, I barely measure. Alright, 12 inches. There's 2 though. Better than 1. Okay guys, we need 3 more fish pretty bad. Not rock bass. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, stop recording. Those aren't gonna help, guys. I'm losing my Senkos. Okay, y'all, there's a reason I'm sitting here on my truck getting ready to narrate my next couple hours of the tournament. I don't know what happened for this new river tournament, but my GoPros, I had so many issues. It was so dang frustrating. The first day, I really think that kind of threw me off, just having to turn back and see the file being corrupted every 10 minutes or so. Wes Seth thought that might be my GoPro cable. So if any of y'all GoPro or tech savvy people out here understand or know how to get the GoPro to work running on an external battery with an aftermarket long 6-foot cable, that would be super helpful, because I think it's the long cables that are my issues. They're not the GoPro cables, but GoPro doesn't make a cable that's longer than 6 feet. Anyway, and then today it started happening again. I got most of the day recorded, but let's talk about my last couple hours. So I'm sitting here with I think 2 or 3 fish. My last part of the float is happening and I'm kind of spinning out. I think it's the last hour and I'm a couple fish shy. I end up catching a really nice 15 or 16 inch fish, get it in the net, throw it on the board, get ready to take my picture. It flops off of my board into the water without me getting the picture. So I caught the fish, I got the fish in the net, I put it on the board, I'm trying to hold it down. That outback is so much smaller than my pro angler. I've never in my entire 6 years of fishing tournaments have had a fish flop off the board. I've heard it happening to other people, and I can say it did that and I was absolutely deflated. It sucked so bad. I was almost in tears. I was so upset. But I kept my stuff together, kept fishing hard. About 5 minutes later, I caught a 14-incher. So threw that on the board, got the picture of it. I think I was sitting there with 4 fish, and I kept fishing. I missed one and ended up ending my day with just 4 fish on the board, which had me in 27th place out of the 100 anglers. That one fish that flopped off my board, if I would have just got a picture of that, would have had me in the top 15, making a check, getting great Angler of the Year points. But alas, after an absolute train wreck, there's a little play on words there because we had the train issues this morning, of a tournament, it was pretty deflating. But what I wanted to talk about more importantly is, yeah, was I upset that I had that happen? Yes. But one of my very best friends, who's been kind of my OG crew for the last 6 years, RJ Hoover, got his first big national win, and he completely destroyed the entire rest of the field. And having him win, get his first win, having me be there, you guys, the joy that I felt for him, and not even just him, Wes, my girl Wes, ended up getting 9th place, cutting a check. It was her first check in the entire Hobie series. Having those two do so well and get their 2 first, I was so dang excited and happy for them that it was really easy for me just to move past this tournament and focus on the new stuff. So it was a tough one. I definitely had some tears there, but what you learn is, if you've been in this game as long as I have been fishing these tournaments, you're going to have just tournaments, or even in my case this year, seasons that aren't necessarily going your way. But it's so important to be happy for good people, for people that you love, watching them do really, really well. And I've learned to take a lot of joy in that and just look at my bad tournaments and learn how to put them in the past, learn from them, hopefully, and move forward to the future. So that is my tournament from the New River. It was not easy. It was definitely pretty painful, but we're putting that in the past. We're going to head up to La Crosse, Wisconsin. I'm actually here in Wisconsin getting ready to do some fun fishing. I love this state. It's one of my favorite areas. We're going to take you guys along on some muskie, smallmouth, and maybe even some walleye trips. I haven't walleye fishing forever, but I really want to have a fish fry. So we might be doing some of that. I'm really excited about it. Also, you guys, I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers. I can't even believe that. I want to thank you guys so much for following my journey in this. Let's get to 100K. I'm pretty excited about that, and just want to thank you guys more than anything for following this journey. Y'all know I started this channel 3 or 4 years ago, and the only reason I started YouTube was to prove to people that I wasn't cheating in my fishing tournaments, because I had a lot of trolls that thought because I was a female, I wasn't catching my own fish. We may do a story time on that later, but for now, I'm up here in Wisconsin. That wraps up the New River. I appreciate you guys so much, and stay tuned for some fun videos coming soon.